Welcome to high school basketball on Munger and PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. We're at the Common Avenue Gym in Rutland, Vermont, home of the Green Wave MSJ. We've got the tip-off tournament. We've got Burr Burton in the green, Otter Valley in the white, and this is game one of the tip-off tournament. Winner will advance to the championship game. And we'll go through the lineups for both sides as I get familiar with all the players. Joe Mazzaro's coming over right here, number 15 for Otter Valley, and they're in the white and blue uniforms, and their first-year head coach, Nathan Belomo. We're going to get the ball inside, and it'll be Jesse Chapin with the ball. Chapin, number 3. Now work it back outside to Babcock, and that's going to be a three-pointer. Babcock with the game's first score, and it's going to be a three-point shot. 2-3-0 Otter Valley. Antonis had the ball and got it down to Oliver. They go baseline on the cut. And of course, Burr Burton team that went to the quarterfinals lost in a heartbreaker of a game to Mill River, but they were a very talented squad. People did graduate, but they got Favreau back. The very talented guard, Antonez, back, and both Olivers. This is the younger Oliver with the basketball. And there's no shot clock in the state of Vermont, and I believe we're going to have a double dribble called. It'll be on Ben Pierce, number 15. Will be Otter Valley basketball. Will be taken up by Lurtola right in front of the Otter Valley bench, and he waits for Chapin to come over. Get open to Mazzaro's. And one thing for Otter Valley, they've got some diversified offensive sets compared to last year. Mazzaro's right there, giving a lot more freedom to roam, and he'll get open on the baseline and make it 5-0. There's the crossover, the kick out, and the three-point shot will be good. That was Joseph Keefe. You see some press being employed in the backcourt now. And Fry with the ball. Chapin, they'll lob it down up, and no rebound fought for it, battled around. Mazzaro's will get it. Chapin from the top of the arc will get it. 3-ball for Chapin. I like the offense already. Already 8 points in the first minute and a half here for Otter Valley. 8-3, Otter Valley over Burr Burton. That's the tip-off tournament. Good way to get the basketball season underway, but for Otter Valley, this is their second game. They already played a game against Mill River, and it was close, but they lost to the Minutemen. Now, I had a chance tonight to go to Mill River, but being the tip-off tournament, and I have more Mill River games scheduled later on, I thought I would do the tournament. Oh, nothing but the bottom of the net for Antonez. I tell you, I hope they keep this type of pace up, scoring-wise, both teams. This is good for me to watch. This is good for the fan base to watch. Munger Vision, and you can get it by going to PEGTV.com. That's going to be backcourt, yeah. Jim Corbo, Jim Shortle, the two officials tonight in game number 1. But you go to www.pegtv.com, click video on demand, and I think it's 100 games come up, and you can just pick the game you want to watch and click onto it, free charge, and you can watch local sports anywhere, anytime in the universe on the internet. That's Fry there defensively. Pierce cranks it up, and he's 3-balling it. Ben Pierce, the lightest person on the floor, as both teams got quite a percentage shooting going for the start of the game. That's Babcock. He wants to find Mazzaro's, and the pass was tipped. He got it there. They go baseline. Nice catch. Up, hard, no good. Up again, no good. One more time. Lurtola through the contact. Good job. I think it's going to be a foul on the floor, though, prior to the shot. We'll see what Jimmy Shortle says. 2 shots. Oh, Jim's got it right, so we'll have 2 shots coming up for Brett Lurtola, number 20. In white for Otter Valley in a 9-8 ball game. Burr Burton with the lead, and that should tie it up, 9-9. That is the first foul of the ball game. That's going to be against Oliver. And they call it on TJ Oliver because there was 2 Olivers there at the time. And 24, Jake Oliver has come out of the ball game. There's Lurtola. We'll get them both, and we'll have a 10-9 Otter Valley lead. I'd like to welcome all the viewers in the Otter Valley area. As Chris Antonez for Burr Burton will bring the ball up. Pierce back to Antonez. He's trying to 3-ball it. And he's got another one. Oh, just a phenomenal show here of 3-point shots by both teams. There's the steal off the press. Trying to bank it in off the glass. A little running one-hander, no good. Up ahead, Fry will get it, and he'll hit the trailer and play, which is Babcock. Babcock out there with the basketball is Simonetti into the ball game for Otter Valley. And that's going to be a drive to the hole and a foul and 2 shots. Jim Corbo will give us the number. So 11 green would be Joel Zuvale. So Zuvale called for the foul. That's his first personal team second. And Babcock will be, that was way short. Yeah. You'll have to crank it up a few decibels to get that into the to the hoop this time. I'm trying to catch up on my Otter Valley changes. I see Brian Rademacher, number 13 in there. Number 14, Chris Simonetti's in the ball game. I think I saw Bradley Christian. Yeah, Bradley Christian, 31 in the ball game. 4:26 to go in the first quarter of play. Again, you're watching the MSJ tip-off tournament on Munger Vision. That was tipped right back in the hands of Antones. He'll go to Pierce, put it on the floor for a dribble, and he'll just be patient against his zone defense. And it started off fast and furious offensively, and it's been fun to watch. That's one of the rare misses from three-point land. Zafale kept the ball alive, and they'll come back out to Burr Burton, and they'll reset the offense now. Coming out to attack at the top of that zone. They're really trying to put pressure on at the top there with the 2-3 guards. That was Simonetti, 14 out there. Defenseman, I think he might get a hand on that. Babcock ends up with the basketball. He'll put it on the floor, and he's looking for the outlet pass with a quick pace. But that was taken away. That nice job by Burr Burton. Now go out of play. It's going to stay down this end of the floor. Yep, Jim Shortle says it's going to stay down this end of the floor. Shane Quintana into the ball game now for Otter Valley. Up for Burr Burton, I'm sorry. He wears number 13. This is Rademacher. Right there, 13 in white for Otter Valley. They'll go to Christian, tipped ahead, and yeah, they're going to slow it down and wait. That was Favreau to Antones, to the basket. Another three-pointer for Antones. Makes it 15-11 now, Burr Burton. And Simonetti had the ball tipped away by Quintana. And Chapin going to be coming back in the ball game for Coach Palomo. And Simonetti will sit down and take a breather. With Rademacher. Side out in front of the scores table, gets it into Chapin. He'll look down inside, pump fake. Well, if you're just joining us, we played not quite 5 minutes of basketball. 15-11, 26 points put on the board by Otter Valley and Burr Burton, and a majority of those are three-point made baskets by both sides. Well, they're looking down inside for Zafale, and I think it was tipped out of bounds by Christian, and that is what happened. They'll stop the clock with 3:03 to go in the first quarter. Antones this time nowhere to get the shot off as Babcock was sticking tight to him. Yeah, I see Babcock getting back in position on the top of that 2-3 zone. See, and they might have to come out of that zone if Antones continues to shoot like that. Because right now he's just finding a lot of easy seams and easy dead spots in the zone to shoot against. Oh yeah, nice look down inside. Christian trying to make some space, puts it up softly and in. Bradley Christian with a power move down low. His Favreau into the front court. Now here's a young man that can get your offense kicked up a few notches right here, Favreau. As Fitzgerald, Nathan Fitzgerald, number 11 coming in for Otter Valley along with Mazzeros. Mazzeros number got the start in the ball game. And I did see Hancock, Patrick Hancock, 33 in green out there for Burr Burton. And they bring Antones free and clear into the back court, and he's easily, there's no pressure for Otter Valley. They'd already set up in a 2-3 zone. Favreau with the save back to Antones. He'll skip the pass on this side. And see Favreau open now. That's just good ball reversal. He'll miss the shot from beyond the arc, and here's the rebound on the defensive rebound. It's Otter Valley. There's the quick push up to Mazzeros. Christian with a cut from the free throw line will bring the ball back to Chapin. Chapin dancing around there between the circles. To Fitzgerald, and almost a great catch by Christian. Trying to throw into a double team. Favreau crosses the timeline, will slow it down. And Antones, foul fake, drove the baseline. The defense rotated around. Fitzgerald will have the steal, and Zufale, I believe he was out of bounds. Yeah, went out from Zufale. And it's going to be Mazzeros and Otter Valley taking the basketball out of bounds. Mitchell Reed, number 12, also won the ball game for Otter Valley. And the Otters are in the white. They're down by 2 2 at 15-13, and still down by 2. And Zuvale will find the outlet pass and quickly into the front court and favorable to Antonez. They played well together last year, cranking it up and off the front of the rim. He was alone way beyond the arc, but he decided to take the shot. And with a minute 18 to go in what's been a fun first quarter basketball. Reed with the basketball from the free throw line will kick it out to Mazzeros. He's trying to three ball it, and he's going to get it. And that will give the Otters lead at 16-15. By the story of the first quarter, easy 3-point shots. Got to change up the defense on both sides to get out on those shooters. Yeah, that'll open up the middle of the floor, but I think we're going to have a count it. No, 2 shots. Okay, he missed anyways, but that's a pretty clever move right there by Burr Burton, number 13, Shane Quintana. He worked himself down inside to get open and was very creative and got the shot up as at the scores table. Be number 24, Jake Oliver, coming into the ball game for Burr Burton. So with 50 seconds to go, that will tie the game up at 16-0 in the first quarter. As Zuvale coming out, Joel Zuvale for Burr Burton. He'll take a breather, and that's who Jake Oliver came in for. And Quintana will rattle it in there, and Burr Burton will take the lead back at 17-16. Reed to Fitzgerald. I like this change in defense now. They've extended the pressure into the backcourt. I expect both teams to give you the fans some different looks. And there's the steal up ahead, and Quintana can't catch up to it. They let him too much. It's Favreau trying to get him the lead down there on the pass, and Reed. Yeah, they worked themselves into the front court. And that's tipped around to Christian. He lost the handle, and Mazzeros with a great play. You won't see anything about that in the scorebook. He was out of bounds. Mazzeros, they wanted to throw the ball off from him. The guy going out of bounds wanted to bounce the ball off from Mazzeros. So it'd go back out of bounds, become Burr Burton ball. Mazzeros leaped over the ball being thrown at him. It was almost a superhero move out there by Mazzeros, but it will become Burr Burton ball with that 1-point lead, 17-16 with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Antonez, Favreau brings it down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and I don't think they'll get the shot off. That is going to be Antonez with a great effort at the end, but 17-16 in a blistering offensive display by both teams, especially from beyond the arc. 17-16, Burr Burton with the lead over Otter Valley in the tip-off tournament from MSJ on Munger Vision. I see the official, Jim Corbo, pointing right to the camera. I'm all set. You want to know if I was ready? I'm ready. So they bring it into Antonez. New 8 minutes on the clock, and that's going to be Fitzgerald there. Nathan Fitzgerald defensively out on the ball. Favor with a penetration. Brings it back to Quintana with the zeros there defensively. And they switched up Otter Valley as they've gone to a man-to-man defense to start this second quarter. The zone, 2-3 zone, they're sitting in the shooters, Favre and Antonez for Burr Burton. We're just finding too many open spots to get those 3-point shots up and in. So Coach Palomo switching things up here for Burr Burton. Laminovich coming into the ball game, number 10. I remember him. Oh God, if he's in high school now. I had before 4 years ago. The Glozik tournament. He was part of that Manchester Dorset team that was so good. And Laminovich with the ball will whip the pass across the Favre, open momentarily, and you see Lurtola keep the ball alive, gets it to Fitzgerald, dribble to an open spot, and there's the pick-off by Favre as the outlet pass by Chapin was stolen away. And a nice pass down inside over the top of Fry, no good. Ball tipped around Fry, and a crowd will come out with the basketball. They'll get it to Mazzeros. I got to come back on this in after look at the defense again. Looks like they're doing something different with the defense already again. Another turnover goes to the younger Oliver, Jake Oliver, number 24. You see him trying to set the screen and roll up, and he'll lob it down. That's actually well defended, and it's going to be taken away. The Otters didn't bite, and they followed the man who'd set the pick, who rolled to the basket. That's a good play. Chapin to Lurtola. He got the start in the ball game, Lurtola did. to the Zeros. Again, they got to be patient. They're trying to force the ball inside, and right now they're just got Kiki Fries just surrounded down there. And foul called on number 33, and that's Hancock, Patrick Hancock. 17-16. Burr Burton would lead Zeros in Otter Valley with the basketball. Rutola kicked it back out and got it. Another three-pointer. Chapin this time taking his turn beyond the arc. Gives Otter Valley to lead at 19-17. Favreau. The Hancock. Fry on him defensively. You know, Fry kept his distance. You don't want to get too close and let him drive by him. It's a good job by Fry. Favreau. Then they tried to screen and roll, and the opening was there. Look at that. Nice move as he wove his way through the paint, but didn't get the finish on the shot. And Chapin over the top to Lotola. To the Zeros, and tell you they're in a tough spot straddling the line to break the press, but they get down inside to Fry. And yeah, we're going to have Ken Oliver got beat to the spot by Fry, and Fry draws the foul. Pushing behind, called by Jim Corbo. As T.J. Oliver and Chris Antonez coming back in the ball game for Burr Burton. So 19-17 Otter Valley. That's Fitzgerald. He wanted to bring the ball around. He will now as he gets it to Simonetti. And that will go out of bounds. And Mazzeros staying right in front of his coach. Now in front of the scorer's table, Joey Mazzeros. We'll get it to Reed. Back to Simonetti. And you can see they're playing. Watch how in the background when Fry, 33, they're playing the man in front. And they're dropping the guard down on Fry from the top side. And they've got the post player playing from behind him defensively. So it's kind of hard. Not kind of hard. It's very hard to get him the ball. And they, oh, nice idea. The pass just a little bit, it had to be high for Reed to get to it. And it went through his hands. And it was set up, though. If he would came down with it, he would have had a chance at a little bunny shot. 5:24 to go into the first half of play. We're in the second quarter. First game of the MSJ tip-off tournament. I'll have the second part of the broadcast. Twin Valley taking on the host MSJ. The winner will play the winner of this game. Up and got it. Nice finish this time by Oliver. As Simonetti will pivot and Mazzeros step the pass, and there's Fry, and this time he was down there alone, and yes, he'll get the finish. 21-19 now. Otter Valley taking the lead back. Antonez open on the fly. No. I think that's only his second miss from behind the arc here in this first half of play. Oh, and look at that. Oliver can't get the finish. He was so alone. I think it kind of surprised him. Nice hands by Simonetti with the grab as Antonez got back and almost got the steal into the double team, and Fry showing good hands will make the grab. That pass tipped and stole by Favreau. Favreau up ahead to Antonez to the other hand. Oh, what a great control of the body and air, taking the contact. Changed his shooting hands midway up on the layup. 21 all here in the second quarter. I think the tournament wide open. I got here, look at the rosters. Remember who graduated from what teams, and look at Fry rolling to the basket. He had the defender playing on the top side. He just rolled off him. Antonez the other way will draw the foul, and oh, this great basketball right here, up and down the floor. And this is so early in the season. Teams are looking like they're a well-oiled machine out there right now. Not defensively, but offensively. And so Antonez at the line. With 4:03 to go, we played half of the second quarter already. 23-21, Otter Valley. And Antonez will hit that. Burr Burton coming in. Ben Pierce, number 15, coming in the ball game. And for Otter Valley, Rademacher 13, Chapin 3, Babcock 10, Christian 31, and Reed number 12. If I got everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. We're going to be tied at 23 now. I like the element of the full court press here by Burr Burton, but Otter Valley's made some nice adjustments on the fly. But at that time, they get the ball to the baseline, stolen by Antonez as they try to hit, I believe, Christian on the cut. And Favreau, good reaction that time by Rademacher getting out there. The screen, and he traveled. Yeah. He was looking for the screen and roll, but again, Otter Valley defended that very well. They followed the person who set the screen, and that took that option away, and that's what kind of left Favreau hanging out there. And Favreau almost come up with the steal. And Reed on the baseline for Otter Valley with the basketballs. Mazzaro's quickly to the scores table after a very brief rest. 23 all, 3:37 to go before halftime. Rademacher looked down inside, and that pass tip picked back up by Chapin. Captain. A lot of defensive changes by both teams here, strategy-wise in the second quarter to kind of counter that three-point shooting. That was the offense we saw in that first quarter, and it's, we haven't quite played 2 quarters of basketball. It's been extremely interesting to watch all the different moves. Babcock, baseline, Babcock. Went all the way through the baseline, pass the ball to Mazzaros. They reverse sides of the floor, and we got a blocking foul called. I believe it's going to be on Pierce. As Jim Shortle will make the call, and it's going to be Mazzaros handed the basketball. Oh, no, return pass was Red Pierce pulling away, up, and good defense. Mazzaros fouled the shot, didn't pick up the foul, and Antonez will drain out another three-pointer for Antonez. That'll give Burr Burton back the 26-23 lead. Phenomenal percentage of shooting from the outside by, well, in particular, Antonez, and he'll slap the ball away. He was just phenomenal last year, like I said, with that very talented front court Burr Burton had last year. I did the quarterfinal game at Mill River. They won extra session as that went over the top of Christian and off the face of Oliver, and that's Oliver with the ball to Pierce. Antonez, and he's looking to dump the ball down inside. I'll tell you, Burr Burton basketball with the men's program success last year, and they're looking good this year. And you take that women's program that won the championship last year, and man, you got some good basketball being played down. Oh, great move to the hole in the finish. Timeout being called by Otter Valley's coach Palomo. 28-23, Burr Burton with the lead on Munger Vision on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Now, Otter Valley saw the lead go to 5, which is not insurmountable, but I think it's just they needed to tweak some of the mechanics, especially against this press. Oh, nice job again. This time it was T.J. Oliver getting back there and knocking the ball away. They're going to take it out on the baseline. That's going to be Mazzaros back there. Mazzaros, number 15, a senior out there for Otter Valley. Of course, plays all the sports. Look at that nice cut from the top where Tola had it blocked. It was going to be blocked by Oliver. Both Olivers out there. TJ's 14 and 24 is Jake. 2:16 to go in the half. Otter Valley up, and there's the foul. Again, Tola caught the ball down deep on the blocks, and that was the first mistake. Let him get in that position and get the ball. And when you get the ball 4 feet from the basket, usually good things are going to happen for you offensively, and they draw the foul. Now send Tola to the line. And it's going to be the third team foul on Burr Burton. That's the second personal foul on Jake Oliver, and that's a basket by Latola. He'll get a second shot here as they cut the lead to 4 at 28-24. Otter Valley out there in the white, and perfect. Oliver will bring it into Favreau. Favreau didn't get the start tonight, I don't think, but he's come off the bench and has been his phenomenal self. He'll make the save on the ball on the drive. They'll give it to Pierce, and Pierce run all the way up between circles. See Burr Burton patient right now as Otter Valley's gone back to zone, up and no good. Weak side rebound will come down to Mazzaros. He's going to take it on the dribble out of the pack himself and wants to find Chapin. Let's make a move to the ball. We'll go back to Mazzaros, and they've got the ball down low. Again, that time they beat the press. They didn't go up, but it's going to call an offensive foul. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't understand why Christian did that. He was way behind the defense, and then he waited, and that gave the defense a chance to catch up to him. 28-25. Burr Burton with the lead in favor with the ball. The Bulldogs in the green. Well, Pierce came in. You got to deliver the ball quicker. He came off that elbow screen, and they didn't give him the ball until it was too late, as Babcock will pick it up and give it to the ref, and Faber will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. You see right there, Antones being guarded very tightly on the edge. And Faber to TJ Oliver, and Oliver and company again. They've been patient because they've been able to do this. Shoot from the outside successfully. That time it was a miss, but 28-25, 62 seconds to go in the half. In Munger Vision, bringing you all kinds of good winter sports. Boys and girls, high school basketball, college, girls and boys basketball. That was knocked down by Lertola, and they're going to get going from end to end here. And Chapin will spin away from the pressure. And from the bench, he hears the words, slow it down. They don't want to get in a run and gun game with Burr Burton. Babcock goes all the way back as reverse sides of the court, and 40 seconds go. No shot clock to worry about in the state of Vermont. We're still way behind the rest of the country in high school ball. Oh, nice steal. Faber just kind of laid back there in the paint and knew the ball was going to have to come back on the return. And on the steal, Faber and Antones will play toss and catch. They've got 24 seconds, but they don't waste time. And it's going to be Antones. Oh, I got to see the scorebook after. I got him for at least 6 threes, if not more. And again, they left him alone on the perimeter. Zeros off the rim, the rebound on the weak side, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Here comes Antones again. Antones, front court, baseline pass up, great pass. No finish, no whistle on the play. Bodies hit the floor, and that's going to end the first half of play. 31 points for Burr and Burton, 25 for Otter Valley. We'll have the second half on Munger Vision after the fade. In the second half of action, I just saw the CSJ boys basketball team up in the stands here doing the onlooking as the local tournament takes place. But again, you can go to CSJ, College of St. Joseph's, watch good basketball, college basketball right in your backyard here in Rutland, Vermont. CSJ doing a good job this year. They've had some great ball games on the CSJ already. Of course, you can watch that on Munger Vision on PEGTV also, and you can see it live and in person at the beautiful athletic complex at CSJ. We'll get things underway here in the second half. 8 minutes on the clock in the third quarter, and I've got to find my field of depth. There we go. I liked that second quarter. Burr Burton went to a couple different looks with extended defense, and it caused some problems for Otter Valley. And Zeros with the basketball, faked me out, looked down inside, bring it back to Babcock. Open, takes it up, and it'll be off the mark, tipped around, almost up and in by Lertola, and then they'll throw it off from Zeros. He didn't jump away from the ball this time, and you can see him limping around. He caught it right in the cup, and that hurts. Yep. Jim Shore will give him a second there to kind of compose himself. And he'll go all the way up top to Babcock. Again, it was a lot of three balls. 5 to be official. 5 3-pointers made by Chris Antones, number 23 for Burr Burton. It really set the tone and got that defense second guessing itself and changing itself and having tweaked to fit. Nice catch with Mazzeros flying through the air. Almost came up with the steal, and there's Antones this time. That's what all those three-point shots being made did for Antones. He can ball fake from the perimeter. The defender's going to charge at him, thinking because he's had such success shooting a three-point shot that he can put it on the floor and then it's drive to the hole and collect the foul just like that. That's the first foul of the second half, and the second foul on Lertola. And Antones perfect from the free throw line tonight. Makes it 32-27 Burr Burton. They're in the green uniforms. Otter Valley in the white, and that's his first miss. Lertola will tip it to himself, save it from going out of bounds to find Chapin. Chapin picked up by Pierce in the back court. And that quick guard play by Burr Burton's caused a lot of trouble defensively for Otter Valley. That's Jake Oliver. Oliver looked for the cut, wasn't there. Brought the ball back up top to Joseph Keefe. Up and in. I was glancing down because Keefe's still relatively new to me. The lead at 9. Nobody's had the lead into double digits yet, and reached and almost taken away. Lertola able to chase down that loose basketball. Chapin between circles to Fry. Rizzero's up and nope. And it's going to hit the backboard cable support, and that'll go out of bounds. And Coach Paloma wanting a timeout, going to get the timeout, and 6:29 to go in the third quarter play, and it's 34-25. Burr Burton over Otter Valley. That's a minute and a half into the third quarter. Nathan Belomo, first year at Otter Valley, as the coach, call a timeout. Pierce with Chapin on him. Pierce brings it all the way to the elbow to the baseline, and we're going to foul call. Again, the guard play right now, it's very obvious that Burr Burton guards just quicker than the Otter Valley guards are, and they're taking advantage of that with Antonez, Favreau, Pierce. They're going to bring Bradley Christian in the ball game. He's going to replace Fry. Kiki Fry coming out for Otter Valley in 31. Bradley Christian coming in the ball game. Alone, Oliver up and left it short. Left it off the front of the rim. Christian's outlet pass was tipped. Still got the Mazzeros. Now to Chapin. And there's Antonez again. And he'll come down hard and be okay. Chapin will pick up the foul. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. They went to that quickness, using their guards to extend the defense, and they've forced Otter Valley into some bad decision-making out there on what to do with the ball. They're just second-guessing themselves on what to do with the ball, and that indecision is what's helping them in all these steals and turnovers. Now, Antonez just missed his second one in a row after going, I believe, 5 for 5. See if we can find his touch again, and there he goes. 35-25, that is the first double-digit lead of the ball game. It goes to Burr Burton. Chapin had the ball tipped away and stolen back by Mazzero, so they'll swap turnovers in a matter of a second and a half. Mazzero's going to break the timeline. Boy, you can see how hard they're making them work. And there's going to be another timeout called by Coach Belomo. His team almost got caught in the backcourt for the time violation. It's going to be a full timeout now. He's got to tinker with that offense again against the press. 5:47 to go in the third quarter on Munger Vision. 35-25. Burr Burton with the lead in game one of the tip-off tournament here at MSJ. That's the second timeout burned here by Otter Valley in the second half. Been a good ball game for early season action. Got game number 2 coming up on PEGTV on Munger Vision. That's going to be MSJ, the host team, taking on Twin Valley. Twin Valley's first year in the tournament. Of course, they've got the Hayford boy that plays so well. Up and foul. That's a good job this time. Going down inside to the strength. Well, one of the problems Otter Valley's had, obviously, is getting the. You got to have the ball to get down inside. Now, I'm sure that they're very well coached and smart and realize that's a good matchup to go down inside right now, but they've got to be able to bring the ball down inside, get somebody who can bring the ball up and give it to the big men down inside. And that time they're able to do that. Of course, there's a different angle on the entry pass this time. And Christian will miss that shot. Christian stepping to the line. Take another whack here at it, trying to salvage 1 and 2. He'll put it up, and no. Will come off the rim to the side, be picked up by Antonez. And Antonez, long pass, front court. Keefe to the hole, no. Ball tipped around, and TJ Oliver will get to it, and then find Antonez on the drive. He'll pull up at the free throw line, and the ball will be knocked out of his hands by Babcock. They'll give him new life to dribble again. Up, and yes, it's going to go. Another three-pointer, and that makes the lead 13 now at 38-25. Babcock got to get off that sideline, gets to the baseline, and Lertola gets the basketball. He's matched up against Oliver, Jake Oliver. Chapin, and they got to just get the spacing on the floor here. Nice step up by Mazzero, showing you those good hands. Chapin down inside, and there's a foul. That time, they were patient. They reversed the basketball on the perimeter, and that opened the passing lane up down inside to get the ball in the hands of one of their big men. As Rademacher coming in, number 13. For Otter Valley, he's actually going to take the ball right out of bounds. And for Burr Burton, Patrick Hancock, 33, coming in to give Jake Oliver a breather. Chapin. Tough matchup for Chapin. Antonez he's quick, and then he's got basketball instincts out there, so he anticipates, goes to the spot so well. Pierce all the way. No, too strong off the glass. Babcock with the rebound. Pierce in the backcourt. And see what that pressure did right there. Pierce caused that just by staying back there, playing defense with his feet. And Mitchell Reed 12 coming in for Lurtola. That's a change for Otter Valley. And, Nate Fitzgerald out there, number 11 for Otter Valley. They'll bring it to Antonez all the way into the backcourt. You'll be picked up by Fitzgerald. Well, they just keep trying a combination here and find a defense that can stop Antonez. Up and block. That was Reed right there with good defense and great posture defensively. 38-25, 4 minutes to go. Third quarter, Burr Burton with the lead. Mitchell Reed will go to the floor and going to be tied up. There's Hancock down there to tie him up. And it's going to be the arrow favoring Burr Burton. They'll have possession of the ball after that tied up possession. Antonez coming to the right side of the court now. In the corner, Pierce will find Keith. He'll stutter step on the drive. Ball strip comes free, picked up by Chapin. Then Chapin got fouled by Keith. Yeah, he reached in and I could hear the hand slap, and Corbo will have the call. And for Burr Burton, Favreau, number 34 coming in, and number 13, Quintana. And each team now with 3 team fouls apiece. It's been a pretty free-flowing, whistle-free game. That's Reed on the baseline. Yeah, you can see Fitzgerald came back, made a pass. Og had it stolen away, up, and there's the finish. Quintana with the steal and the bucket. T.J. Oliver coming back, and nice grab by Chapin all the way up, and rejected. And Oliver going hard to the wall, trying to get the save. Oh, that was good stuff. I get excited like that. I almost came off the stage here. 40-25, 15-point lead for Burr Burton. And Simonetti coming number 14. He's going to replace Chapin. That's an Otter Valley change. Simonetti with the basketball. It's Favreau on him. Rademacher. You can see that defense slide and take away the pass. Going down inside to the post players. That Christian got the ball at the free throw line, went to kick it out to the corner, and he was fouled. And that foul will be called on Quintana. Duvale coming in the ballgame, now number 11 for Burr Burton, and I believe T.J. Oliver is coming out, yeah. And so Oliver will get a breather. Fitzgerald open, and again, they'll get around to Simonetti. He'll put it up, and no, front rimmed. It comes down to Fitzgerald, and, well, I'm not sure. He stepped to the basket, and I think it came out of his hands hard off the backboard, and foul on the plane. And Corbo with the call. With the hold. That's the 4th team foul on Otter Valley. No shots coming up. Obviously, it's a possession foul. As Mazzaros coming in for Rademacher. Lots more basketball action coming for you on Channel 15 from Munger Vision. Like I said, I'll have Mill River boys and girls action, West Rutland varsity girls action, more CSJ basketball. And of course the Knicks game here, Twin Valley at MSJ, and then the conclusion of the tournament will be the winner of this game will play the winner of the next game. And the consolation game will be the 2 losing teams playing against each other. Burr Burton with the ball. Antonez to the bucket, and no good. Rebound. Favreau able to get the ball, tip it out to himself. Favreau. Oh, he wanted to screen and roll, and the ball was kicked. Tell you, Favreau had the option of going up for the 8-foot jumper, but he saw the screener release and rolled in the basket, and just so quick picked that up and wanted to squeeze the ball to him on the roll to the hole. Fry back in the ball game, and Lurtola for Otter Valley. Like I had mentioned, the Otters already have 1 game under their belt. It was a loss to Otter Valley. And Antonez, creative shot. Oh, who did that? That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, yeah. There you go. The first ball stuck on top of the backboard of the season. And, oh, this is good. Get to watch Corbo. Oh, he tried it and missed it. Now, oh, you got to put some muscle behind it, Fry. Now Faber will try it. No. Mazzero's thinking about it. No. Zufale. No. There is a big wooden pole they can use that's in the doors where they hide the concession stuff there for bingo. Oh, they only used to have bingo. Well, I got it all. I got it all on tape here. This is awesome. Yeah. There they go, Zufale. Joel Zufale will get the cheering from the crowd as he'll win the contest and knock the ball down.
See the shooter, Brett.
Hometown sports, man. You gotta love that kind of stuff. It's Antones. Bring it all the way back to Favreau. Pass was a little soft. I think if Favreau would have had a little zip, he could have caught the ball and shot it, but it took so long to give him the ball. Up and got it! Quintana with a big bingo off the corner, 43-25. I can't remember how many minutes have passed by since Otter Valley has scored a basket. It has been a long dry spell for Otter Valley, and it's been because of that Burr Burton defense. That was Hancock, 33, getting in the action that time for Burr Burton. Hancock's going to stay down there and take the ball out of bounds. Favreau saying something to him. Minute 43 to go in this third quarter play, and it has been an all Burr Burton third quarter. Favreau at the elbow, drive to the free throw line, will put it up himself, and nope. Mazzero's got the air ball. Mazzero's now to Simonetti. To Fitzgerald, and again, look at the pressure up on the points, and great job by Mazzero's not going into the backcourt with his momentum. Mazzero's fades, fires and blocked. Hancock with the block, and the ball on the floor. It's going to be Quintana that pushed up ahead to Favreau. Great action, good sequence right there. Oh, nice drive to the hole, the miss. Zufale. Yeah, it is Zufale that hustled after the loose ball. 53 seconds to go in the third quarter, and from the corner, up and no. Look at Hancock, keep the ball alive. It'll come down to Quintana. Favreau on the drive, had the pass knocked right back to him, goes to the left hand and gets it. They had a 24-second possession that time and just kept the ball alive, and it goes out of bounds off from Fitzgerald. And Otter Valley having a lot of problems with the guard play. Well, overall with the complete defensive scheme of Burr Burton here is Miminovich will take the ball out of bounds. 20-point lead at 45-25, 30 seconds to go. I believe they're going to bring the clock down here as Favreau will bring it down to the 20-second mark. Probably they'll get it right around that 12-second mark, and they'll start the offensive play. That's Fitzgerald there defensively on Favreau. They wait for Zufale to set the screen. He'll roll to the basket. Favreau had it stolen away by Simonetti, and Simonetti going up and getting a foul. And boy, this could be a momentum builder for Otter Valley as Burr Burton playing for the last shot. The defensive play by Simonetti, the steal, the drive to the hole, the foul. He's at the free throw line for 2 shots now. And just nicked the rim. Chris Simonetti getting set for his second shot. Again, I'll have to go back and ask the scorekeeper. It's been at least 6.5, possibly 7 minutes since Otter Valley has scored a basket. Until right there. 2 seconds. 1 second. This will count, and just off the mark. Heading into the fourth. Otter Valley with a big hole to come out of 45-26. Burr Burton on Munger Vision. Just underway here in the fourth quarter, what appears to be the final quarter. Somebody had trouble with the ball as the press came up, and Miminovich up and got it. Oh, and that defensive scheme of Seth Rice, the head coach for Burr Burton. Thing of beauty, actually. I was there last year, and I did the first regular season meeting between Mill River and Burr Burton when Mill River was still undefeated. And the Bulldogs won by, I believe it was 10. And it was their defensive scheme was just beautiful game plan design. Good execution, obviously, by the players. Mazzeros looking. And that's almost tipped away by Quintana. Babcock will gather the basketball and throwing it down inside. And it'll come back to Chapin. Chapin's pass. See how Miminovich got up this time. Miminovich with the basketball lost it to Mazzeros. They bump and grind. No foul call. No, let him play through. And Babcock will have the basketball now. Favreau trying to overload him to go to the sideline. And Babcock brought it back to the middle of the floor. Lutola to Fry. And they just haven't had that clicking tonight. They haven't been able to get the ball down inside to their post players. And Mazzeros on the baseline with his own basket, brings it in to Fry, and that's a catch by Chapin. And I tell you, Mazzero flashed and was open, and you only have a split second to get the ball down inside. And they didn't give him the pass. Mazzeros got it from the free throw line up and in for Joe Mazzeros. 47-28. And Favreau will bring the ball down to Zavale. Remember, his big play of the game was he got the ball down off the back of the backboard. It was stuck there. Quintana with the touch, now to Hancock. They brought Fry way up, and that opened up the baseline, and Miminovich with the miss, ball batted around. Zavale will bring it back to Quintana, and now they'll reset the offense. You see Favreau running the show right now as Antonez on the bench getting a much-deserved breather. They'll screen and roll. And that's a turnaround by Hancock. Tough shot off the window around the rim, no good. And Chapin will come down with the ball, and still 6:18 to go in the ball game. Fire Valley needing to score a lot of points in a short period of time, and they'll turn it over as Mazzeros gives it a good run, but can't quite get there before it goes out of bounds. Mazzeros just coming back now in that little corridor that takes you down to the locker room area. As Miminovich will bring it in, and no press in the backcourt by the Otters. I'm not sure how that would work. Usually teams that press well don't like to be pressed, which I never understood that. That's what basketball experts tell me. Look at the quick hands by Mazzeros. Try to split the defense. Will go up and draw the ball and count the basket. Mazzeros with one of those typical super Mazzeros plays. And the lead down to 17 all of a sudden, 47-30. Mazzeros at the line looking to complete the three-point play from the free throw line. Oh, that was an awesome play. But you know, that guy does stuff like that all the time. And Mazzeros will make the basket. 47-31. Miminovich. Good no call. Good no call. And Favreau heading to the baseline. Will be Favreau taking the ball out of bounds. 5:50 to go in the basketball game. Actually, Miminovich will take his spot. To Hancock, back down inside, and nope. Good play, well designed, good execution, just didn't get the finish. That was Oliver with the miss, Jake Oliver. Bertola, Babcock baseline, spins and traveled. He didn't agree with it, but it will be called a travel by Jim Corbel. Yeah, they're going to have Pierce, number 15, come back in the ballgame for Burr Burton. Yeah, and Antonez back in the ballgame also. So they had a good long rest. They're ready for the final 5:37 here, the push. See some of the women's players from the Burr Burton champion, defending champion girls basketball team here in the front row, cheering their schoolmates on. And I tell you, if they get a chance to watch that Burr Burton women's team play, they are worth watching. Oh man, are they a well-oiled machine. Fun basketball to watch. This is Oliver with the basketball. They'll give it back to Favreau, and they're looking to go down inside to Hancock. Hancock rolled back out, and that's going to be a great athletic play. I think it was Lutola leaped up the air and kicked it. And then the catch by Nicole Densmer on this side while she was texting on her cell phone. Of course, what young person isn't texting on their cell phone all the time now? She's able to react and make the grab. Antonez will front rim it. Well, he's cooled down since the first half. We had 5 3-pointers. Chapin to Mazeros, and the Otters again with another chance to get that lead down. There's a defensive stop at the other end. Chapin 3-balling it, and no. I tell you, I'm not sure if that was the shot they needed at that point. As Reed coming back in the ballgame, we're 12 now for Otter Valley. They're letting the sub go in. As Mitchell Reed will replace Vertola. 4:43 to go in. 16-point deficit for Otter Valley. As Keefe, number 12, at the scores table for Pierce. Open. Pierce, no. I'll tell you, you live by the three-point shot, you die by the three-point shot, and usually later in the ball games is when you stop making those three-point shots because a little bit of fatigue sets in and you don't have that lift in your legs. And we're seeing that now. Besides some adjustments, it's mostly Burr Burton just still missing the open shot here. And they've had 2 chances, Otter Valley has, last 2 possessions to get the lead down by at least 4, and they've come up with some air balls. That's a good shot by Keith. That mid-range jumper, thing of the past. Most high schools, it's either everything layups or everything from the three-point arc, but that in-between land. And that's 3 trips down now. The Otters have come up with no baskets. That time it's a turnover. 49-31, Bulldogs with the lead. Bulldogs with the basketball. I'll tell you, it's been a good team effort by the Bulldogs, but the one player that just steps right out was that first half by Antonez. Hancock, no. Rebound, all Reed on the boards that time. Chapin with the crossover, and they gave it off to Mazeros. Boy, I tell you, just terrible spacing on the ball. Nice save by Fitzgerald. And they'll go down there to Fry. Ball fake up and got it. Tell you, that lead down to 16, 49, 33. Start looking at those last missed chances. And TJ Oliver getting set to come into the basketball game. He'll go to the scores table. It's a Burr Burton change. Pierce, that got a foul on the drive. The steal by Mazeros will be waved off, and that will be the 6th team foul. Well, actually, I'm waiting for the board. No, they have it as the 5th team foul. There's no shots yet. I'll bring the bonus. Antonez up, and no. I'll tell you, they're working themselves back into a fantastic finish here. 3 minutes to go. A couple buckets in a row will make it a lot different look to the game. Oh, and they turn it over again. It's early season action, I know. I think when you go down the stat sheet, you're going to see a bunch of turnovers in the middle frames that were caused by that real quick and active Burr Burton defense. But in his 4th quarter, the turnovers were pretty much as bad execution by Otter Valley. There's Vertola coming back in the ballgame. He'll replace Fry, and that's an Otter Valley change. Antonez to Oliver. That's Mitchell. Reed on him defensively. Pierce with the basketball. Goes around the screen, and all the people rolling to the basket were covered. And this is Keefe. Keefe. Ball fakes, penetrates, pass, kicks back out. Tip, but it'll still get to Pierce. Here's Oliver. Watches Pierce step inside the arc and get it. Nice lift by Pierce. 51-33. And that right there, that turnover right there can just about, I know there's 2:15 to go, but that could just about seal it up. And again, then just confusion in the backcourt. That front row right there, that young lady in the middle is Sawyer DeVries on that Burr Burton basketball team. I believe that's Shahadi, the guard that's playing with her hair right there. But again, a lot of good basketball in the air, whether you go to West Rutland's got great basketball, Mill River's got great basketball, Fairhaven's just a 15-minute ride away, 20-minute ride to Pulteney, they got good basketball. Burr Burton's about a half-hour ride, maybe 35-minute ride. But I mean, you go anywhere and see some good basketball. Heck, even the ride to Woodstock's only 30, 35 minutes to watch Woodstock play. So don't tell me there's nothing to do in the winter. All kinds of warm gyms everywhere to go watch your local student athletes play basketball. Billy Gilbert at the scores table for Burr Burton getting set to check in. 2:15 to go and an 18-point lead for the Bulldogs. We're trying to get to the championship game of the tip-off tournament. Oh, we got a new body out there. Conlon, J.J. Conlon, number 21 out there for Burr Burton. T.J. Oliver will step back, fade fire, and no. Rebound will come down to Mitchell Reed, and he wants to out the basketball. He'll get it to Simonetti. Simonetti going to be off from the hands of Robert Kelly and out of bounds. Zach Walsh also out there now for Otter Valley wearing number 2. It's Rademacher, Simonetti, Walsh, Reed, and Kelly, the 5 on the floor for Otter Valley. You see the catch up top by Stahlcup, number 30. Conlon. Oh, we got another new body out there, and that's going to be good. That's Gilbert with the basket. His first points of the night will bring the lead back to 20 at 53-33. And Zach Walsh to Simonetti. And I'll get it down to Kelly. A little tossy catch inside and outside, and Conlon will get called for the foul. That's going to be the 7th team foul, and it should be the 1-on-1, and Rademacher heading to the line. Well, in case you missed the first quarter, it was quite a fireworks start here by both sides as the baskets were just flowing like, I better keep it PG, like a river. And Burr Burton opened up a small lead going into the halftime break, but they came out with a whole different intensity defensively and really opened the game up wide open in that third quarter. They forced a lot of turnovers by Otter Valley. A typical Seth Rice team. And Gilbert will bring the ball to Pierce, and Pierce with 74 seconds to go in the basketball game. Pretty safe to say that Burr Burton will be playing in the championship game. They just need to see who's going to win the Twin Valley MSJ game. And a foul on the drive by Pearson. 2 shots coming up for Pearson, and 1 minute even to go on the Conlon Avenue scoreboard clock. And Quintana at the table for Burr Burton. He'll be coming in on the second shot. Coming in for the shooter, I think, or else Coach Rice is just gingerly waving to the official. So the second shot by Pierce will be good. And Quintana in the ballgame now. Walsh, Zach Walsh into Simonetti, and Burr Burton will pick up at midcourt. Conlon there. And that'll go to the corner by Kelly, and look at Quintana. Read and react. See the ball, react to the ball. 54-35 Bulldogs. Kelly up and no, off the back of the rim, heel of the rim. There's the putback, and it'll go. That was Stahlcup with the basket. Robert Kelly wants to bring the ball down in the low post, up and no. Nice move by Reed. He's going to stay with Otter Valley. As you see Rademacher on the baseline, wants Simonetti to come over to the short side of the court. Now they'll run that cross play up top and kick Kelly out. Kelly with the grab. And the good hands by Simonetti. That defense rolls with them down to 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Up, Rademacher a little strong with that shot. Conlon will wrestle the ball away, and they will have 2 seconds, 1 second, and they'll hold the ball, and that's going to be the ball game. Congratulations to Burr Burton. A good effort by Otter Valley, but it's going to be a 56-35 Burr Burton win on Munger Vision. So they've won game 1 of the tip-off tournament here at the Conlon Avenue Gym.